My shit look like it's a little bit too dark. I give me a second. Work with me. Work with me. I'm gonna get it right. Work with me. Damn. And it was saying we in the game. What's up, y'all? Come on in. Like, comment, subscribe, man. We're gonna go down a different route this time. I was thinking about one of my dudes, man, just locked up. So we're gonna start this out with Free Shawn Wayne. But while we at it though, free my cousin Marlon, free the homie Mon, free the little bro Lemaine, Daddy Cox, man, free all the real. Rest in peace to all the real. Now let's get this started, man. See, I know I be telling y'all about so many different sides of me and shit that I've been through, but it's a side of me y'all might not know. I think I always had like parallel friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me break it down to y'all what I was talking about. But what's up, Toot? Shout out. If y'all remember, when I was in Fort Smith, I told you I had J-Rock and Duck, Dax, and them, all them dudes I played baseball against, the niggas I was running the streets with, the niggas we was goddamn me whooping motherfuckers with and jumping on motherfuckers with and doing all that street shit with. But then I know I had to mention the group of friends that I had on the south side. Now, if you don't know, Fort Smith is segregated like goddamn me, nigga, 1956 or something, you feel me? You got the north side and the south side. Fort Smith is the second largest city in the state of Arkansas, but goddamn it, it's segregated. When you hit Rogers Avenue to split the north from the south, is rich and white on the south. You got Laotians got their own side of town, Vietnamese and shit. You got the Mexicans, for what I heard, got their own little part of town now. And then you got the north side where it's just mainly hood, po, underachieving, underprivileged, that type of shit. Boy, you were one of the main motherfucking white friends. But I ain't got to you yet. We gonna work up to that. So, on the south side, I used to go over there with my homeboy LJ. LJ was black. But his homeboy just stayed down the street from him. And I'm talking about, when I say on the south side, I mean like, you got the north side, Rogers Ave, the south side, them niggas right here on the border. Like, take out running, you back on the north side. But they're like a block into the south side, and the south side is 3 times bigger than the north side. So I ain't nowhere off in this bitch. I'm on the very border. Nah, we talking about Fort Smith right now. But it's still north side, everywhere I go. So in Fort Smith, it was a white dude. LJ homeboy was a white dude named Phillip. When I tell you this motherfucker Phillip was cool than a bitch, bro. It was a whole different vibe. You know what I'm saying? When you go over there, man, we not in the streets. We not looking over our motherfucking back. We ain't doing no type of bullshit. Man, when I tell you, we having a different type of motherfucking fun. First of all, Phillip had a goddamn daddy. I think he had a mama too. I don't really remember his mama. I swear I don't, but I think he had a mama. If not a mama, his daddy had a girlfriend or something. But I remember dude daddy, man. Dude used to be out in the front yard with us on this motherfucking trampoline, and these ain't no rich folks. They stayed on the border. But we used to be over there on the goddamn trampoline, man. We used to be at Phillip's house on the game. But dude daddy used to always be involved. Whatever we were doing, trampoline, outside talking shit, playing the game, dude daddy there. Now I remember he used to have us doing shit called atomic push-ups. Like, this, if I can remember, like, this ain't the first hands-on interaction I had, probably the second or the third with a grown man that used to just fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? I can break down the other shit earlier. Later on. But dudes that was doing these push-ups where we lay down flat and have our hands like this, one hand over the other, like this, and you be on your motherfucking toes, and you gotta lift your body up with just the palm of your hands and your motherfucking toes. It's really like everything exercising. Nah, I don't think I ever did that shit not one time. But you know what I'm saying? That was the first. I take that back. I go later on. But as I started getting older, that was the first time I realized, you know what? I got a whole set of white friends that I be over here kicking it with, and it's just different. Now, I don't remember this dude's name, but when I grew up in the trenches on Murder Ave on goddamn Butler Road, Southwest, on the next street over in a little cul-de-sac, it was a white dude. I don't remember his name, but I used to kick it with dude. We was little kids. I remember this motherfucker had a big ass Saint Bernard, man. When like Beethoven, this motherfucker was big, bro. I remember we running from that motherfucker one day in the backyard. And we make it in the house. But when I tell you, we make it in the house and slide the glass door, and I look back and this motherfucker at the door with my shoe in his mouth. I had to look down at my motherfucking feet to realize my shoe ain't on. This motherfucker had me. Big ass puppy, but this motherfucker was big enough. Anyway, let's fast forward on up. Coming up in the gang banging years, it was a little different because it wasn't really enough white people around for me to have my white friends that I go kick it with. It was more like my white friends had their black friends that they came and kick it with. So instead of me being one or two black people around a whole bunch of white folks, it was just one or two white folks around a whole bunch of niggas. We be in the project world, but all the white dudes around us ended up cripping. They still, what? I need to find the white boy Troy. I ain't seen dudes since goddamn I left for the military. And that's when I was a teenager. That last time I see Troy. But Jacob and Travis and them, they still loke the fuck out. I don't really fuck with Joe, but I guess he still loke the fuck out. I told y'all I don't really fuck with dude when I got the job. I found that dude had did some time, and I was, me. I'm on that gear back, look out for a motherfucker, help a motherfucker type shit, even way back then. So I had a conversation with dude, and I was like, man, we need to send some motherfuckers in the Jones some money. He was like, man, fuck them niggas. Man, I'm out here goddamn taking care of my family. Fuck them niggas. They ain't send me shit. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm too fucking with you, bro. I was on that crib shit tough right there. Y'all know I hold grudges. So if I say I'm too fucking with a motherfucker, I'm too fucking with it. Now, you gonna move it on up a little bit to this motherfucker Chase. Casper. Now, that's the homie. But it didn't start out like that. Chase was young. You know what I'm saying? Chase was young. His brother, that was my homie, is younger than me. But he fucked with another one of the homies from the hood. That's how I met him, through one of the homies from the hood. So, when I got to fucking with dude, I basically had got with them and we got on some get money shit. You know what I'm saying? They was already on some get money shit. But at the time when I first met them, my leg was broke. If y'all remember from one of the Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, I told y'all when I jumped out the motherfucking balcony and broke my leg. This was around that time. So when I met them, my motherfucking leg was broke. And I used to see these motherfuckers getting money. And they wasn't out here slanging dope and nothing. You know what I'm saying? They were getting money. And I'm going to tell y'all, one of these old country ass hustlers motherfucker had put together, and it was bands on bands on bands. So, I'm going to say about 6, 7, 8 of the homies, man. White and black. These my little homies. Got their little crew. Every night, that's what they do. Grab a truck, grab a van, grab whatever the fuck they can put some shit in, and they slide down, motherfucker, boom, to the back of the hood. I ain't gonna tell you what hood, because I'm not telling them motherfucker. I'm not gonna say no name, because I'm not telling them motherfucker. The hustle might come back one day. Right now it's dead, but it might come back one day. Motherfuckers slide down train tracks, and it's a motherfucking, like a crusher down there. aluminum metal recycling place. You know what I'm saying? So we hit the fence, put the hole in it, bitch, slide down there. We snatching up rims and all type of shit. If you can find a set of 4 rims that match, keep them, sell them, whatever you gonna do. But if not, put them bitches in here, bro. We going to crush in the morning. Every day, motherfuckers getting paid. Every night, motherfuckers we loading up. Every morning, motherfuckers get paid. Every night, motherfuckers load back up. And this is money on money on money on money. So then, all the hustling go down probably about an hour or 2 at night. The money making go down about an hour or 2 in the morning. The rest of the time is just kicking it, chilling, hustling, and whatever. My leg broke. So every motherfucking night when this shit started off, I'm just sitting here watching these niggas get money. And I'm sitting like, man, bro, I go down on crutches. I come back a rim at a time. Nigga like, nah, bro, you just gonna be in the way, cuz. You just gonna be in the way. I'm like, man, fuck that, bro. I gotta get some money, man. I got cut me in, cut it out. I ain't get in on that play. But I'm not gonna say no names. One of the little homies was a money mastermind. The nigga used to put shit together and everybody around just be like, you know what? Fuck it, nigga, I'm with you. And you look around, everybody around is getting their pocket stuffed with money. And I'm like, shit, nigga, I know you younger than me, but I'm not no hater. If I see you goddamn know what you're doing and you telling me to come on, nigga, get in, I'm gonna sit back and watch for a minute. When I see shit going good, I'm jump on in. So I got to see my nigga and my white homeboy link up like this, and they masterminding this shit, and they going in. Cut me in. I get the fucker with it. Get my pockets back. Shit, we on that hustle thing. So me and my white boy got real cool. Now, this motherfucker that's on here was his little brother. And he was real. Let me go back to the brother I'm talking about. If you look at him, you think this motherfucker fresh off a farm or something. When you hear his accent, yeah, he fresh off a farm or something. But then you start paying attention to the words coming out of his mouth, and you like, nope, this motherfucker from the north side. This nigga from the north. He just sound funny. But if you just listen to the shit he's saying, the way he's saying, you swear down to black. He just sound like a white boy. So then, like I say, we in the hood. Now, this what tripped me out about this motherfucker here. We used to be in the hood all day. This little skinny ass white boy, hustle gang, and goddamn me, a cool and shit. Motherfucking Jordan, Nike, that's all he wear. This nigga ain't no Gucci, ain't no none of that. Hustle gang, motherfucking Nike, Jordan, a cool. If it ain't goddamn me some motherfucking T.I. shit or some motherfucking Jordan and Nike, he probably not gonna wear it till it's time to go to the club. Now listen to me. This boy used to fuck me up about this particular white boy. He on his hood shit all day in the hood. We on his hood shit, he Jordan, Nike, all this shit. It's time to go to the club. So, you know, we gonna go put the jewelry on, we Versace it up, Gucci, whatever, you know what I'm saying? This motherfucker gonna go put on some straight leg Levi's, maybe some Rustlers. Pull them bitches all the way up. He's sagging in the hood. We go to the club, he gonna pull them bitches all the way up, button up shirt to the goddamn throat. Ain't gonna tuck it in. And we gonna have to watch all the black women all over this nigga all night. He don't want y'all. He like white girls. But you ain't gonna know that in the club because he gonna have fun and he gonna kick it. And he ain't gonna be like, hey, acting weird and shit. He's just gonna be looking at her like, you wanted her, did you? I know you did. It happened plenty of times. I'd be like, damn, she bad the motherfucker. Straight to the white boy. What the fuck? Anyway, now let's get to the little brother. This is what's funny to me. Like, I used to see dude coming up and down the street looking like a real live white boy. He got 2 older brothers. Ain't nothing white about them, but they got damn skin. Now, they proud to be white. Don't get it twisted. All 3 of these motherfuckers got white boy tattooed on their body. All 3 of them. But they don't even be on the white boy shit. They ain't used to be on the white boy shit. Dude used to come up and down the street, man, with the white boy haircut, just cut low any type of way, no line, no fade, no just low haircut. Squiggly ass line looking like Chad or some shit. And I used to be on his ass calling him Chad or some shit, Christopher, you know what I'm saying, that type of shit. Then you just had a motherfucking, I don't know if it was Vans, Airwalks, or skater shoes. I used to be on his ass about them goddamn skater shoes. And then when he was young, this motherfucker probably like 11, 12, 13. I think about the time he hit 14, 15. Blew my motherfucking mind. Blew my motherfucking mind. This dude went from being a motherfucking oddball ass little white kid. I'm talking about even white kids, like, I don't think he had no friends back then. He got a cousin that fucked with him real tough. I knew that cousin back then. I didn't see that cousin with him back then. One day, I step outside the city. We on some illegal activity, me and a couple of homies, and we pop up at this woman's house where it's supposed to be jumping it to get some money. So they tell me where it's at. I shoot over up there. I used to get it. Guess what the fuck happened? This little white boy answered the door. He got his haircut lined up, hat on cocked, or should I say cocked to the motherfucking right. This motherfucker got on the goddamn hustle gang shit. He sagging, no more Vans, he got on J's. I opened the door, or should I say he opened the door. Big Phil, what's up, my nigga? Come on in. What the fuck? Wait, what the fuck wrong with this motherfucker? Oh, nigga, don't be tripping. Hey, let me show you something. So he pulled me back to the back of the motherfucking, now, first of all, this is a female apartment. A little Spanish, like Latina, and she bad as hell. I ain't gonna lie. When I fell through the door, I'm like, first thing I told the homies was, hey, I'm fit to pull a fee, y'all. They like, what you mean? I'm like, shit, boy, I'm about to show little mama up. I'm about to move off in this joint, nigga. This finna be my bitch, my little spot right here. Nigga, this motherfucker called me to the back. Hey, nigga, come to the back. Let me show you something. I come to the back. We go in her room. He busts open the motherfucking closet. It's a mic in the motherfucking studio in the closet. He in there like, yeah, bro, I'm about to drop this motherfucking album. I'm like, hey, hold on. Bro, when you start talking like that and dressing like that and you hanging around women, what is you doing in this? Man, why you ain't in the hood walking around with a skateboard? Oh, nigga, I ain't on that shit no more. Man, I'm like, bro, at the time, this motherfucker like 15, 16 years old. He done just hit puberty, switched up on the motherfucker. We ain't never had no conversation before. Just him coming down the street around his brother and them, me joning his ass, cracking jokes and shit, him trying to talk a little shit back, but he can't win because I'm going to get your ass. So I fire him up and then he'll go home. This day, all that shit changed. I seen dude, man, this motherfucker, me and dude been like this ever since. And I know I'm damn near 20 years older than this dude. Man, so that go on. I'm looking at him like, man, I'm gonna go up there and holler at little mama. He was like, shit, what you going to holler at her for? That's me. I'm like, nigga, you don't want to. I'm gonna go holler. He like, nah, bro, I'm not bullshitting. That's my bitch. Hey, that ain't your bitch. Man, this motherfucker here that grew up on me. So next thing I know, and this little phase of his last for some years, he thought he was super thug. And I'm not even gonna tell y'all. On the north side, it's like maybe two different factions. You got the East Coast Crips, me and my people, and then you got BD. Out of all these white boys, I'm talking about these three brothers. I don't believe the older brother, Shawn Wayne, Free Shawn Wayne, is affiliated with no type of gang, no set, no nation, no none of that. The middle brother, my nigga B, I don't think he affiliated with none of that. This regular white boy grew up in the hood, stand on what he stand on, handle business, and don't do no bullshit. Well, he did some bullshit, but He don't do no backdoing and backstabbing and that type of shit. But you know, it is bullshit. Oh, and then you get to this baby brother. This motherfucker just turned gangster out. I ain't just saying like he want to be out here hustling and that type of shit. This motherfucker had a phase where he thought he was really goddamn me gangster. Like, I'm pretty sure you can go find some of his music on YouTube and be like, what the fuck? This motherfucker right here is goddamn me, the hood Clint Eastwood, goddamn me, he's gangster. So, fast forward through that. We had a period of time where his uncle had got sick. And with all the brothers going through the shit they was going through, he ended up being the one that went to the country to take care of his uncle, which I respect that type of shit. Now, this is what happened that I kind of sound funny. I watched my nigga go through a goddamn me identity crisis as he was down there in the goddamn me bayou in the sticks and shit. Now, I can't blame him, because I done told y'all several times. Man, don't come here with this bullshit, man. Let me tell you my story. And it ain't a thing about letting a white boy call me nigga. I let niggas call me nigga. You know what the difference is? It ain't one. Because when they say it, they mean the same damn thing. The same niggas out there call me nigga be standing right there when the white boy say nigga. And if y'all ever heard me say this before, I'll say it again. When people say certain shit, I prefer they say it right in front of me, right in my face, so I can see how they mean it. One thing about me is, I'm not too ignorant to the point that I can't decipher when a motherfucker mean me harm or not. Now, if I'm with you every damn day, all damn day, and I know what type of person you is, I know your heart and I know what's in it, that shit not bothering me. That's why I'm getting to the point where I'm getting to now. Because like I said, my nigga had an identity crisis when he went to go see his uncle. Now, his uncle is from way back in the day. You know, Jimbo was kind of motherfucker, got a beard this long, goddamn me. I don't know if he had a fiddle or no shit like that, but he had that beard. So, my dude come back and we get to having these conversations. You know how me, I like to debate. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn what it is. If you on something different than what I'm on, we ain't got to argue, but I'm damn sure for the debate with you. I'm for to make you renege and goddamn me contradict yourself and turn flustered or whatever you gonna do. So I used to do this to him a lot. When he come back, goddamn me, from staying with his uncle for a while, he'd be back for the weekend or a few days or something. I used to always fuck with him about Donald Trump. And he used to always be like, man, Trump the best president we had, woo. And I'd be like, oh, really? Why you say that? And the only thing he would ever hit me with is the exact same talking points that Donald Trump would be trying to convince his people that was true. And I'd be like, bro, you don't see how all this shit just, like, even now to this day, it got to a point where I ain't rub it in like I wanted to. You know, when you be playing the rub some shit in for a while, you like, one day, this motherfucker gonna open his ass. And I'm like, I told you so, bitch, I told you so. So what happened was one day he admitted, he was like, man, you was right, man, this motherfucker. And I ain't even do him dirty, man. I just let him slide. I was like, I told you, man. Y'all motherfucker. But I had a whole speech, a DVD, a presentation, a PowerPoint. I had a lot of shit I was going to let me drop when a motherfucker got to admitting that they were wrong about Donald Trump. But you more and more wrong every day, so don't tell me. I can still got to pull the shit out. I got notepads and shit. You know, I do my research and my homework. But yeah, that shit used to trip me out, man. Dude used to try his best to defend his man. And it would always be with the same shit that Donald Trump was saying. Now, when you see a motherfucker come on here and say Northside, and they spell it NAWF, you know they from North Little Rock. And by the name Robert Young, I'm assuming that's another white boy from North Little Rock. That might be the cousin that I say be loving on you now and be hanging with you and fucking with you now, but he ain't fuck with you when you... See, these motherfuckers always been like this. You was a late bloomer, man. You was a real white boy for a while, man. We didn't think you had no kind of... I used to be like, bro, don't even hang around us, man. Just take your ass to the skate park or something, bro. Shit. I hate to say it, bro, but I was right about it all. The thing is, and we ain't gonna get into no politics, but when I was in the 5th grade, and Bill Clinton was running for president, it was a little short motherfucker from Texas named Ross Perot with big ass ears. If I'm not mistaken, I think Ross Perot was a motherfucking trillionaire. Like, this motherfucker had big bread. Dude was running for president against Bill Clinton. And in the 5th grade, my teacher, Mr. Johnson, broke down to us why you should never hire a rich motherfucker to run the United States of America. Like, dude sat in class and told that to some 5th graders and broke it down, and we were sitting there reading about this shit, and he was telling us shit, and it made so much sense why you don't hire rich people to run the country. And the reason is, 9/10 of the country ain't rich. Never been rich. And these motherfuckers that is rich like that, they've been rich all their life. They don't agree with the country. They don't know about the country. They don't understand the country. They don't feel the country. They understand money. And that's what we ain't working with. Even when we get hood rich, we ain't working with no goddamn money. Kanye West was a billionaire. He wasn't working with no goddamn money. I keep trying to tell y'all, man, money just paper. It don't mean what you want it to mean. It means you can go buy some shit. Thing is, can't own shit. You don't own shit, man. You can buy a house right now. Free and clear. Ain't no such a thing. At the end of the year, they gonna come and put their hand down and be like, hey, give us some more money. Don't give them their money and see what happens. In the end of the year, they gonna come back and be like, hey, give us some more money. Man, keep on playing. Motherfucker be out here and bought your house for $5,000. Real talk. Anyway. I can't wait for Sean Wayne to get home. When dude get home, I'm putting his ass on YouTube. Sean Wayne getting a YouTube channel, goddamn me, when he come home. And that's all. Ain't nothing else to be said about it. Man, I had some more shit I want to talk to y'all about. I'm trying to think of what it was. I seen some shit with Dave Chappelle. I had really recorded this shit. I was gonna upload the video for y'all. Where they had Dave Chappelle on stage drunk, going off back Cat Williams. The nigga he wanted to hate. I ain't gonna say he full-fledged hated. But the nigga goddamn was straddling the fence, borderline hating, goddamn it. And the thing about it is like, I can understand, because as real as Cat Williams portrayed to be, not Cat Williams, real as Dave Chappelle portrayed to be, and y'all know I put him in my list of the four to keep it real and tell the truth. Two things fucked that up for me. Soon as I said that shit, two things fucked it up for me. The first thing that fucked it up for me was when I seen the video of this nigga wearing that dress back in the day. Damn. Then this video I seen today, where he was on this slick shit up there drunk, cause you know a drunk man. But the thing about it is, he was fit to go in on Cat Williams. D-Ray Davis jumped on stage and cut him off and kind of tried to divert the conversation a different direction. And for a while it worked, but he ended up getting right back on him. And see, he was like, at the end, he basically was saying his problem was Cat Williams got up there and he's one of the best storytellers, one of the best picture painting motherfuckers in the game. But he was like, why you choose to get up there and go viral painting ugly ass pictures of us? You ain't say nothing about nobody else. No white folks, no none of that. And I'm like, man, true. But at the same time, motherfucker, we want to need to be fixing our own damn shit. And we got more. This is the thing about it. This is why I was glad he exposed this shit, because like I say, these are the motherfuckers they put in front of us to give us information, to try to lead us down a certain road. So when a motherfucker come and tell you, hey, man, these motherfuckers ain't what you think they is. These motherfuckers bending over backwards for the same motherfuckers you say you don't want to listen to. They know that, so they go get this motherfucker and put him in front of you and say, hey, do what you need to say. And then you got a motherfucker like Steve Harvey, Shaquille O'Neal, Stephen A. Smith, them type motherfuckers, they gonna jump up and, hey, y'all, this what you need to be thinking. This what you need to be looking at. This what you need to be paying attention to. This what you need. No, man. No, man. You rich motherfucker be lying. You rich motherfucker be trying to divert a motherfucker attention over here when there's some shit going on over there. You motherfucker, when somebody stand up, y'all the ones they send them there to jump up and goddamn me turn them down. You see what I'm saying? Motherfucker like Kevin Hart come up there and be like, hey, Cat Williams on drugs. Don't nobody fuck with him. The studios don't fuck with him. He missing flights and he sending motherfuckers up and he threw his opportunity away. That's why don't nobody fuck with him. Or they send a motherfucker like Shaquille O'Neal to come out and say, man, Kyrie Irving an idiot. Why y'all fucking with him? Quit buying his shoes. We talking about him. We need to be talking about the NBA. Man, these motherfuckers get rewarded for this shit. You know what I'm saying? I be telling y'all that. I promise you they do. I promise you. Just like the motherfuckers that come out and tell you the truth, the shit these motherfuckers don't want you to hear, they get punished for that shit. Them the motherfuckers you be hearing crying talking about, man, these motherfuckers won't pay me right. Man, these motherfuckers can't give me no contract, or they always fucking me around, or they telling motherfuckers don't put me in their movies, or don't put me on their commercials and shit. Like I was watching some shit right before I did this about Bill O'Reilly. I didn't know this. Or if I did, I ain't really pay no attention to it. I ain't really been the biggest Ludacris fan all my life. I ain't know that when Ludacris got that Pepsi commercial, I was also in the Jones, so it's a lot of shit I wasn't gonna know. I ain't know that Bill O'Reilly went on the campaign and was going on rants every night on his goddamn show about how Pepsi was doing business with the devil and how how y'all gonna give a platform to a man to degrade women and talk about all the bad shit in the neighborhood and just downtrodden on the people and shit. And Pepsi pulled that commercial. I remember the commercial that stand up. You know what I'm saying? When that Pepsi commercial, I remember that shit. I also remember Ludacris saying Bill O'Reilly's name in a bunch of songs. But like I said, I'm not dude's biggest fan, so I really wasn't paying attention to what the fuck he was saying. I just remember hearing dude's name. So today when I seen the motherfucking thing and it was like, they were telling the story. And this is how you know. This is how you know. Look. They was talking about how it went from Bill O'Reilly hating on Luda, fucking his money up, getting him pulled off the commercial, to Bill O'Reilly catching all the motherfucking assault charges and shit. They were paying $13 million at a time for motherfuckers that goddamn me drop them charges and go away with this shit. So when it started going public, that's when Luda started putting dude's name in them songs. Not that I know of. If I did, they kept it on the low. Like, most of the Mexicans I did time with only fucked with Mexicans. If they did fuck with you, it was like just like how they say on the West Coast. It'd be like one or two motherfuckers that always come in and do the talking. And then they go back and tell everybody else what's going on, even with business. When they got something going on, they all in the business, but it'd be one or two motherfuckers that's gonna do the business with you. But it's all of them. Just getting the profit. You know what I'm saying? Because they all at the kitchen making the sets and shit, making pizzas, all that shit. But, we didn't know what they were. You'd have thought they was all from the same damn hood because they all fuck with each other like that. But, back to the story I was saying about Luda, it went from that, dude hating on Luda and getting his commercials and shit pulled, to Luda mentioning dude in all them songs. When dude lost his job, he was saying, he's like, you gotta realize, after dude did all the hating on me and got my commercial took, that's when he cut his motherfucking hair, he cut his motherfucking sideburns, and his album went #1, Release Therapy. Went #1, he got the best album of the year award for that motherfucker. Got up there on the thing and thanked Bill O'Reilly. On the whatchamacallit show, whatever, somebody's show, they asked him how he felt about Bill O'Reilly. He told me, I love my new album for to come out, man. You know what I'm saying? I sent his kids a free copy and all this and that. You know that was being disrespectful. But, you know what I'm saying? The kicking part of this here, this is how you know that shit worked. In the end, Bill O'Reilly was at a function. Ludacris was there. Bill O'Reilly, this is what Ludacris say. Bill O'Reilly eased up to him like, man, I heard you got a foundation thing going, man, and you know what I'm saying, you doing wonderful things for your community, man, and you got the Ludacris Foundation and shit, man. I think I need to make a donation. You know what that means. The man wrote a very, very, very large check to Ludacris. See, in business world, in rich folks world, that's how you apologize to motherfuckers for all that money you caused them when you, man, let me write you this check, bro. I didn't know you was up here with us. You were one of the elites. You were one of the people that I shouldn't be fucking with like that. I apologize. Let me make it right. Let me give you some million. Man, this is a dirty game. Y'all better pay attention to this shit. I see this type of shit. You be fucking my head up. I'm like, damn. There's so much shit you don't know. There's so much shit you don't want to know. Look, this a fucking nigga head up right here. You know what I was thinking? I heard I know y'all heard it because hell, I put it up. The freestyle Cat Williams did, it wasn't a freestyle song. At the end, when he come back and he say, I never fuck with Quincy Jones, but you did, that was your boy, girl. I was thinking, damn, what if a young rapper, a young poet, a young actor came to Hollywood and wanted to get on? I'm talking about a nigga from one of the dirtiest, nasty cities in the motherfucking country. Po nigga. A nigga who mama done been to prison and shit. What if this nigga wanted to make it big in Hollywood? Like, what if he wanted to do movies? He wanted to do motherfucking rapping, all that shit. What if he had to have some type of connection to a sleazy motherfucker like Quincy Jones? Now, what if, I'm not talking about Ludacris, because that's not the first rapper that went to Hollywood and blew up and turned into an actor and blew up some more and got tied to Quincy Jones on some freaky shit. Y'all wanna know who it is? Tupac. There was many rumors out there that Quincy Jones trying to put that pipe on Tupac. I really wanted Tupac to put that pipe on him. You know, Tupac, out of all the women in the motherfucking world, he ended up in Hollywood fucking with Quincy Jones' daughter. I'm just saying that. Make it make sense. This man ended up in Hollywood fucking with this man's daughter, getting movies with Janet Jackson. Yeah, damn. There's a whole lot of motherfucking, I'm talking about, when you say like movies, classics, big movies, big motherfucking movies that we talk about to this day that were written for Tupac. Right. Motherfuckers right now will tell you, man, I wasn't even supposed to be in this movie. This movie for Tupac. Nigga, Menace to Society, they wanted Tupac in their movie. Bruh, Baby Boy, that's supposed to be Tupac in their movie. It's probably still some movies ain't even been made yet with that nigga name on. That they like, damn, who we gonna get to play this goddamn role? It was supposed to be Tupac. God damn. The Cat Williams shit just make you think a little bit. You be like, what the fuck? Cause I be looking there, I be like, man, hold on, man. The more you know, the more you know. Cause a lot of them motherfuckers we used to look at back in the day was on some weird shit. They was on some weird shit, bro. And like with the Tupac shit, I was on it because I had another cousin, man, one of my older cousins was from Cali, man. And I remember one year we came down to my grandma's house. What's up, Pepe? One year we came down to my grandma's house. And these niggas, they had some tapes like the music. We really wasn't fucking with the music back then. But my cousin them had the music. And they had Digital Underground 6 packets, Beastie Boys Lights to Ear, and something else. Oh, goddamn me, Slick Rick. We used to bump the children's story out. That was my shit. But yeah, that's how I got up on the Digital Underground shit. But really, I got up on the Digital Underground before that. But the whole album and realizing what type of shit them niggas was on. Because we didn't realize them niggas was just on some freaky ass shit. Because the only song we was hearing was the All Around the World, the same song, and you know, the Do What You Like, that type of shit. Humpty Dance. But that's how we got up on that Tupac, like, as soon as he came out. Soon as that nigga dropped on the Around the World, we was on it. Dude was boy, Pac was still here. Dude would be a motherfucker. That man probably be, because of the way his work ethic, he probably be making music for 20 people at one time. He could have been doing that shit back then. But they wasn't gonna, now that Death Row, they wasn't gonna let that man grow like that. But they wasn't controlling dude the way it seemed like they was, because dude was going around doing too much shit. He had the movies and shit before that. Well, all that was before Death Row. I think he slowed down on that shit when he got with Death Row. What's up, man? I think she need to go outside, y'all, so we're gonna call it into this video. Try to keep it down for one time. But oh shit, I know what I gotta tell y'all. Man, I'm gonna go back on the road, man. Fuck this dumb shit. These folks gonna call me yesterday and tell me it's a wrap. I said, all right, cool. But it's what they gonna say it for. Cause on the first day, when it was raining, y'all remember the spinning around in the rain and shit. They were like, oh man, they say you didn't want to drive today. Duh, motherfucker. Y'all act like y'all stupid. I'm not stupid, bro. I'm not stupid at all. Y'all can act stupid if you want to. So this is what happened. You know, the job been shut down because I work for the city. This shit been shut down all week. Yesterday they opened up. I got a phone call the day before said it was gonna be closed. I wasn't even gonna go. But I wake up when my alarm woke up at 6:11. I woke up and it was like I sent a text message. So it was like, hey man, yeah, we working today. So me being me, I get up, put my clothes on, I take my ass on to work, I get there right on time. Knowing we ain't fit to do shit, because I also looked at the city website to say, look, the city is froze over, the ice is on the streets, and we don't want the big trucks riding around, hitting people's cars, sliding in people's mailboxes, causing any kind of damage to the truck or people's property. So I'm like, smart. But why the fuck y'all making us come in anyway? So they made us come in anyway. And we sit there for a couple hours and dude come in like, hey man, y'all can go home if you want to, man, but if you go home, you got to use your vacation time. I'm like, that's why y'all slick ass made us come in. Just so y'all can send us back home on vacation time instead of just paying us. Because you didn't have to pay us for the last few days without working. So now, they couldn't even pull the shit today, had to shut the city back down. It's fit to be goddamn 13 degrees tonight. like 12 tomorrow or some shit like that. Man, I just told him you had the motherfucking studio in the closet at Lil Mama house, bro. I told him you got music on YouTube, man. Promote your shit. You on here. Tell you motherfuckers, goddamn me, what your name is and what to go look for, what to find you at, what your Facebook page is, whatever you want. You on here. Handle that. I can't promote you, man. But you ain't no harder rapper than me. You alright. You alright. You alright. You alright. You something. You ain't me, though. You know what I'm saying? You know, you be rapping about the shit that you used to see me doing in the hood when you were walking up and down the street with your skateboard. I told y'all this motherfucker, gangster, goddamn. Anyway, what the fuck was I just talking about? I know I wasn't talking about that shit no more. I feel like, the work shit. So these motherfuckers, look, Catalina called me. She like, man, look, don't bother about going back to Sherwood tomorrow. I'm like, oh, they closed again? This was yesterday. So I'm like, what, they closed again? And she was like, no. They say they need drivers, not laborers. They ain't need no more laborers, and you ain't want to drive. I'm like, what you mean I ain't want to drive? She was like, they say they wanted you to drive their first day, and you. I said, man, listen. I said, this is my first day back at work after 6 months off from road for having a major accident. It's ice on the road and raining on my way to work. I hit and spent. Y'all seen the pictures, you seen that shit. They know what's going on. I said, so I get to work, my first day at work. And I almost had an accident on the way in this motherfucker. I'm coming off from layoff from an accident. And it's pouring down rain outside. 23 degrees outside. Hold on. So I'm like, yeah, it's pouring down rain. It's 23 degrees outside. No, I didn't want to drive on my first day in the rain in bullshit weather. I said, but I drove later on that day when it stopped raining. She was like, well, that's what they say. I'm like, you know what? Don't even worry about it. I ain't tripping. So right now, I'm in the middle of the process with a bigger company making that money that I was talking about. And if they fuck with your boy, I'm back on the road. If not, then I'm gonna try to find somebody else to fuck with your boy because I need to get back to the pesos. You know what I'm saying? And on that note, can't get to the pesos taking no shortcuts. Shortcuts is not gonna get you where you want to be in life. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take that long road instead of that wrong road. We're gonna do this shit the long way instead of the wrong way. Find somebody to help. Tell somebody you love them. We out.